Hello, I am Tirthalion, and it is that time of the month again. We're going to do our pick a pile. So this month, or the month of July, we've got cake mix, we have icing, and we have these really old cupcake cups, the baking cups. I am not sure how old they are, but anyways, what I want you to do is close your eyes, concentrate, think of which one of these you want. They are technically generic because they are Aldi's brand. So, pick one, and when we continue, you will be able to find out what July has in store for you. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully you keep going. Okay, so you chose the cake mix. So let's get in here and see what we've got going. The cards here. Get them all laid out so that you can see them. Okay. Alright, so we're going to jump right on in. And the first card you will see here, this is from the Lord of the Rings tarot deck, and this is the Knight of Swords. Now, the card itself, it says, in the battle for Minas Tirith, the balance of power has now shifted. Now, what the Knight of Swords means in this deck is it's basically male, masculine energy and affecting change. So, I do see that in the month of July that there will be apparently a great deal of male, masculine energy, and that you're going to see a very big change, because in the battle for Minas Tirith, it happened in that one split second that everything shifted, when Gandalf come down the hill with all those other soldiers and Shadowfax. Now, this next card, this one is from the Witch's Tarot, and this one is hard to pick up. It is the Five of Swords reversed. Now, the Five of Swords reversed, it's basically humiliation, conflict with a domineering person, or carrying a grudge. So, as lovely as it sounds, it looks like July is going to be a difficult month for you because, of course, there is going to be a situation that's going to bring great humiliation, or you're going to come in contact and have conflict with a domineering person. Now, the next card, this is from my Spiral Tarot. This is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is like the epitome of fire energy, creativity, passion. As you see, the hand of the divine is directing or focusing energy on the wand, and that wand is sprouting new life, seeds are coming off, there's new growth. So the month of July may be a tough one because of the conflicts that you're going to have with other people, but you are going to be more focused with a laser-like focus on your passion, the energy that you have, and your creativity. Now, the next card, this one is from the Sacred Circle Tarot, and this one is the High Priest. Now, the High Priest basically is the card that's like, know yourself. Turn inward, work on yourself. In witchcraft or paganism, they call that shadow work. You need to know your flaws and work on those flaws this month so that, they don't become an issue later on. Especially this month, since it's a tough one. Now, this next card comes from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck, and this is Addicted. What this is saying is that you've developed some sort of addiction to something, and that you need to work through weaning yourself off of it. Could be you've become addicted to some sort of drug or drink. Maybe you've become addicted to social media and you need to take a step back and or break. Whatever the addiction is that you have developed is not healthy. It is an addiction. You need to work through it and try to wean yourself off of it. The next card, this is the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, and this card is the Wheel of Life. And this one says, I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. So this card is telling you to become fully aware of the cycles of life. You know, birth, death, rebirth, and so on. You want to experience your life to the fullest and live large this month. Now, this last card is from the new Oracle deck that you guys have not seen much of yet, but I am starting to like them a bit, so this one is called, the card itself says Soul, Gifts, and Training. It's time to step up. Now, the card is paying attention to what you are being called to do. Your soul already has everything it needs to fulfill your destiny. You just may not have uncovered all of your gifts. So, that is your month for July cake mix. So, to remember, take your time, work through that addiction, do the inner or shadow work in order to assist you. Laser focus that energy. Do be aware of domineering people. A lot of male masculine energy, but there will be an effective change. Live through the circles of life. Don't fight through them. And remember that, your soul has everything it needs to survive. You just have to become aware of the gifts that you don't know are there yet. So, thank you very much for watching. If this was you, then this means you're going to end this video here. I want you to be sure to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to visit me on tarotbytirthalion.tk in order to order your own personal reading. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Okay, so we are the lucky ones that chose the icing. Again, this is Aldi brand, so it is technically generic, but that's where we go shopping. So, all right. So, I think I just sat on my dog. Scoot a little bit. Thank you. Alright, so this is the one I picked myself as well. So let's find out what July has in store for us. As I tell you one thing, as far as 2020 goes, you can keep it. This is just too much going on. Alright, so let's jump right on in. So, our first card is from the Lord of the Rings Tarot, and this is the Ace of Cups. Now, the card says, Galadriel's mirror shows how many things? Shows how many? Let me try that again. Galadriel's mirror shows many things, but wisdom lies in understanding what is shown. So, this card says that emotional fulfillment at finding one's destiny, the value of love in one's life. So, cups are the suit of emotions. So, the aces are one of the stronger as far as the emotions go. Now, the 10 of cups is an overabundance. The aces are the epitome of. So, that's what this card means. The next one is, of course, the Witch's Tarot, and it is difficult to pick up. This is the Four of Swords, and it is reversed. Now, the Four of Swords reversed is feeling that you have been banished from a group, rejection, or exhaustion, especially when it comes to social media. Because when I created my, I guess, persona, um, it's just basically me with my elven name rather than my real name. But social media and all of that can be exhausting, so we need to make sure we remember to take a break from time to time so that we don't get overwhelmed, exhausted, and, even though, we are constantly putting out content, you know, one view is better than zero, so we've got that. This next card, this comes from my Spiral Tarot, one of my favorite decks. This is the Queen of Cups, and she is reversed. So you're easily hurt and have a tendency to keep it to yourself. Feelings of a psychic block. That's exactly what you need when you're a tarot reader. Sounds like this is going to be another difficult month. Alright, our next card is the Three of Wands, or Foundation. So this one says that congrats, we finally successfully laid the foundation, so the real work begins. Do not become idle or you won't get your project done. So it means that we've laid a good foundation. Now the real work. Now we have to get in there and get, even more dirty. The concrete's been poured. Now let's start working with the wood. Now this next card is, of course, from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. And this is hiding your true self. So basically what this is saying is that currently we're hiding our true self. You must learn that others accept you as you are. However, they can't if you keep hiding in the shadows. So instead of walking with our head down, we need to walk with our head high and carry ourselves with a smile or whatever your normal face is. So if, like you're in my case, you have like a resting bitch face, let them see it. That's the way you are. Our next card, of course, comes from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. This is the Fire Elemental. So I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Now, this card says that the energy of fire will help renew your passion and will, breathing new life into you. However, be careful not to get burned. So we need to learn to harness the energy of fire without actually burning ourselves with the fire. This next card is, of course, from the Star Seed Oracle. This is the Breath of the Cosmos. My will my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. This card tells you to stop micromanaging the universe and trust in the plan that God or the Creator has for you. Also, it means that you're a bit of a micromanager when it comes to your personal life. So make sure that you take a chill pill and just relax from time to time. There's no sense in getting yourself stressed out. So, if you picked Icing, that means you will be leaving me at this time. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my content, and comment down below which of these cards are you looking forward to for the month. I know that, this one is a bit difficult. So, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Okay, so you chose the baking cups. So, let's find out what July has in store for you. Of course, the first card comes from the Lord of the Rings Tarot. This is the 10 of Coins. The card says, in his mountains, Smaug watches over his great treasures. Now, what this card says to me is that there's a problem when you have too much of a good thing. Remember that an overabundance should be shared. Next card is the Two of Swords. This means that you're going to be let me try that again. You're being forced to face your suppressed emotions. There's going to be conflict, injustice, and obstinacy. And I thought that the icing was bad. This one's a little iffy. Of course, this next one comes from Spiral Tarot. This is the Chariot reversed. So there's a lack of direction and focus. Basically like driving without knowing where you're going, or that you're lost in a new city. So you need to get you a map. The next card is the Star, and this card is the Herald of Hope. Basically, new beginnings, things are starting to become easier. Things are starting to take off, which is a good thing for those of you who are dealing with some strife or injustice and obstinacy. The next card is from our Dark Mirror Oracle deck. This is Today for Tomorrow. And what it's saying basically is that you are giving up or sacrificing something in the present in order to have a better tomorrow. So you're giving up something that you need today so that there's a better tomorrow for what you've given up. For me in this card, what I see is I see a mother and a daughter, and the mother has given up things so that her daughter could, progress further or have a better life than she did. But that's what I see in this card, is sacrificing things so that your children and or the younger generation can have things better than what you did. This card, again, is from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. This card is Balance. It says, I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance. Now, this is not bringing equal parts of things to a situation. This is looking at the situation and gauging your response accordingly. To acquire balance in relationships, you've got to think of other people other than, think of more things other than yourself in that situation. So be careful what you say, what you do, because it can be misconstrued. The next card is from my new one, the Starseed Oracle, and this card is You're Not Alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. And this card says that the world is full of soulmates and kinder souls. Remember always to recharge your batteries safely in these times. So what this means is, get together with your friends online, through Zoom or the new Facebook thing that you connect with other people on webcam. Have a drink, have chit chat, have a party. That way, in the age of COVID-19, you're still safe, but you still have that physical connection that unfortunately we cannot experience today. So, this was the pick a pile for the month of July, and this was your reading, Baking Cups. So, I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you watch the entire video, give you a great big thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you watched all three of these readings, which one was your favorite? Which one did you pick? And which one did you wish you had picked? Don't forget to join me on tarotbytirthalion.tk to order your own personal reading. Thanks for watching and have a great day.